Jones. Starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather. With guest stars Julie Summers, Jim McMullen, John McLeam. Special guest star Andrew Prime. Tonight's episode, Dark Homecoming.
Well.
What are you doing in here?
Sorry, didn't mean to ruffle Miss Songbird's feathers.
Look, Kathy, I don't think we have anything to say to each other.
Well, maybe you don't, but I sure do. I saw you out there.
What are you talking about?
Cliff. I saw the way you were singing to him out there. It's not going to do you any good.
I think Cliff is old enough to speak for himself. I mean, I don't know how things stand between you two, but...
Well, we're going to be married. That's how things stand. And I don't intend to let the ex, Mrs. Baxter, change it. You understand me?
Look, Kathy, like I said, that's up to Cliff to decide. Now, if you don't mind, I have to...
Wait a minute. You don't get off that easy.
Look, Kathy, I asked you to leave nicely. Now, get out.
Don't touch me. I don't care who you are.
Hey, Ruby, will you hurry up? They're taking the room apart out there.
Splash some water on her face and get her out of here.
Ruby, we've got trouble.
Yeah, well, she started it. Coming in here and picking a fight. She even came at me with the scissors.
Ruby, she's dead.
Dead? She can't be dead. Kathy. Kathy.
You must have hit her pretty hard.
No.
We're in a mess of trouble here.
Shine, there's got to be something we can do.
It's too late for that now, Ruby. Don't you understand? She's dead. You better get out here, Ruby, before they riot. She's coming.
I can't go out there.
You've got to. Now, listen to me. It's no good you getting mixed up in this. You let me take care of it.
I didn't mean to hurt her.
I know. Now, look at me. Look at me. You're gonna go out there, and you're gonna let old Shine take care of this. Now, I'll handle it. Come on. Kathy. Hey, Kathy. Come on. Wake up. Come on. How do you feel?
Oh, wow.
Well, now it's just a little bump.
Little, my head's killing me.
Nah, a scratch. Come on, we gotta get you out of here.
What are you doing, Shine?
Come on, out you go.
Oh, Shine, leave me alone.
A little fresh air, make you a new girl. Now, come on, come on. That's it.
Boy, oh boy, wait till I get my hands on that Ruby. Am I gonna fix her wagon?
Take it easy. You got off lucky.
Lucky. She could have killed me.
I told Ruby she did.
You what?
Ruby thinks she killed you. She really does. Now, you wanted revenge. Just think what that's going to do to her.
Oh, what happens when she sees me?
No reason she has to see you. Not for a while, at least. I can put you up in L.A. You always wanted to live in the big city.
I'd leave her in open field with Cliff, not on your life.
Look, she's already got it. Ruby came back this time to stay. But if she thinks she killed you, I can scare her into going back on the road with me.
Now, what happens when she finds out we fooled her?
Who knows? By that time, Ruby and I might even be married. Anyway, I'll have what I want, and you can have what you want. You've been after me for a long time about a career. Now I can connect you with the right people, change your name, get your top vocal coach. With luck, you might even be bigger than Ruby one day.
You're slick, Shine. Too slick for me. You'd end up tricking me the same way you're trying to trick Ruby right now. I don't trust you, Shine. Take me back.
I can't do that. Not after what I told Ruby.
Take me back or I'll walk back.
Kathy, you're going to Los Angeles.
And a pup's gonna have kittens. Goodbye, Shine.
Mr. Hopkins, did Kathy ever take off like this before?
Not this long. Not without telling me anyway.
What'd the sheriff say?
Well, I guess I better tell it to you straight, Mr. Jones. Kathy is somewhat of a reputation around here. George said he'd look into it, but I know he pretty well figures she'll show up on her own.
But you don't think so?
I pray she will. She didn't take a car, didn't pack her bags. It's not like Kathy. The one thing she's particular about, that's her clothes.
Sold out, I said. Yeah, the joint was jammed, spilling out into the street. It was fantastic. Ruby's never been better. No, we're in Porter City right now, Ruby's old hometown. We're just passing through.
Sean, can't you call him back?
I'll call you back, Will. Yeah. Hey. Hey, now, you just relax. We're gonna be back on the road in a couple of days, and everything's gonna be fine.
Ruby, Cliff's here.
What does Baxter want?
Something about property. May tell him I'll talk to him on the patio. Right.
Ruby, why don't you let me handle this?
No, I can handle it.
Cliff? Hello? Freddie! Hey, we've been expecting your call.
You're looking great.
Looking mighty good yourself, Ruby.
Freddie, you're my main man. I had you penciled in all along. You shouldn't worry.
Shine, can you please take that inside?
Hold on a minute, Freddie.
Thanks. I never had a chance to thank you for the flowers.
Good to have you back again, Ruby. Plan on staying a while this time?
No, Shine's firming up the schedule right now.
Well, I sold the rest of the yearlings and figure we might have a favorite at Rio Dosa this year.
Cliff, that's nice. I'm really glad for you.
The horses are still half yours, you know. That's what I came to talk to you about. You never did return the settlement papers, and we got an offer on the river frontage.
Oh, well, go ahead, sell it. I won't give you any trouble.
Well, I can't sell it until I get you to sign the papers. I need your autograph.
You know, it's funny, I still have the plans for the summer house we're going to build there.
Listen, I don't have to sell it, you know. I can...
Look, I'll see that you get the papers this afternoon.
Ruby, what is it? What's the matter?
Nothing. I guess it's just coming home blues or something. Seems like everything here happened 100 years ago.
No, it was 8 months ago. 8 months, 1 week, 3 days. And I'm the guy who can never remember our wedding anniversary.
I guess a divorce is easier to remember.
I figured you were happier now. I read about you all the time in the magazines. You're a big star.
Oh, yeah, a big star. How about you, Cliff? How's it been with you?
Oh, same old waiting game, you know. Wait for the mares to foal, the kids to fill out, and then there's the auctions. Mainly, I wait for a woman to come to her senses.
Last night, there's something. Cliff.
Look, I hate to interrupt, but I've still got Freddie on the other line. He wants to know, is Yuma set for Friday night?
No, tell him I've got to think about it and we'll let him know later.
Listen, you guys are busy. I'll talk to you later, Ruby.
What's the matter with you, Ruby? We've got to get out of here.
I told you, I've got to think about it.
Cliff Baxter! Cliff Baxter?
Hey, he was here a minute ago. Here he is over by the gelding.
Thanks. Ah. Well, muscle chest. Looks like a winner.
Sounds like you know your horses.
I like his haunches. Looks like he can get out of a starting gate. That's important at 400 yards.
You a buyer?
No, I'm a private investigator. Barnaby Jones. Mr. Baxter, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Kathy Lou Hopkins. Her father hired me.
How'd you know I was out here?
Well, I went by your place, and I saw your stables and your short track out back, and I read about the sale and put two and two together, and it came out quarter horse.
That's a sample of your work. You ought to find her in no time.
And you're not worried about her?
She's a free spirit. She'll turn up.
You didn't go looking for her the other night at the Silver Spur when she disappeared?
I figured she went home with somebody else, probably Wayne Gibson.
Wayne Gibson, who's he?
Well, he's an old boyfriend of hers. He was there, and from the looks he was giving me, I figured he wasn't too happy.
Did he have a reason?
Me and Kathy? No, not hardly.
That's not the word around town.
Well, it's a small town, Mr. Jones. People jump to conclusions. There's nothing serious between us. Red, this is the one I want. You can make out a bill of sale.
I'm sorry, sold.
Sold?
Yeah, not more than 5 minutes ago.
Cliff, he's yours. I missed your birthday, so many happy returns.
That was real sweet of you, Ruby. This is Mr. Jones, Ruby Deems.
This is an unexpected pleasure, Miss Deems. I'm a big fan of yours.
Well, thank you.
Mr. Jones is a private investigator. He's here looking for Kathy. I imagine Dwight's getting a little nervous.
I didn't know she was missing.
Oh, yes, she's been missing for 4 days. Did you know Kathy?
Oh, well, everybody knows Kathy, but I'm afraid I haven't seen her. Well, Cliff, I better be going now. Nice meeting you, Mr. Jones.
Thanks again, Ruby. Quite a woman.
Quite a present from an ex-wife. Most divorces I know about, all the husband gets is a horse laugh. You got the whole horse.
I can see you did your homework.
Well, I'm a fan of Miss Deems, and I'm sorry to hear about the two of you breaking up.
It's all right. It's just a case of Ruby wanting a career, me wanting a full-time wife. If you're wondering, Mr. Jones, it had nothing to do with me and Kathy.
Well, I was wondering, but that's part of my job. And I guess I better get the rest of it attended to. Thank you, Mr. Baxter.
It's all right.
Shine, where's Kathy?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me. Where is she?
Why don't you try Cliff Baxter?
I already checked these places. No sign of her. Now, look, the other night when we were all at the club, I went outside for a cigarette right in the middle of Ruby's last set. I saw you sneaking off with Kathy.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yes, I did.
Wayne, everyone knows that my only interest is in Ruby. Kathy and I just went off to have a business meeting.
Oh, business, huh? So I'm going to tell you something. Nobody's seen her for 5 days. Now I hear there's a private detective down here looking for her. So you either tell me where I can find Kathy, or I'm going to go right to the sheriff.
Shine, can I speak to you before you go?
Yeah, just a minute, Ruby.
Of course, maybe the one I ought to be talking to is Ruby.
Wait a minute. Look, I didn't want this to get around, but there was some trouble that night.
What kind of trouble?
Kathy and Ruby had words over Cliff Baxter. They got into a fight. Now, Kathy's staying in L.A. with some friends. We figured it'd be better for everyone all around if she just kind of kept out of sight until Ruby left town, just in case there were some reporters nosing around for a story.
What's the phone number? I want to talk to her.
I'll save you some time. Ruby and I are leaving tomorrow. Kathy's coming back tonight. You see, I promised Kathy some money for her trouble.
You wouldn't lie to me.
What for? Look, I'll call you when she comes in. Are you still working at the vet's office?
Yeah, I'll be there around 9 o'clock.
Well, fine. I'll call you.
Okay.
Afternoon.
Can I trouble you for a glass of cold milk?
Fresh out. Sorry.
Something to be sorry about.
But I'm the culprit. I just polished off the last carton. Not much call for it here, so the boss says I can have all I can drink. Just so long as I don't moo at the customers. Can I get you something else?
No, thanks. What I really want is some information.
What about?
Were you working the night of Ruby Deem's homecoming?
That was a big night. I wouldn't have missed it. She always plays here when she's in town, because this is where she started. Just listen to that sweet voice. Ruby never lost touch. You know, she may be a star and all that, but she's never forgot her home folk. She's as plain as hash browns.
Do you know Kathy Lou Hopkins?
Sure, we were drum majorettes together.
Was she here that night?
Oh, yeah, but I didn't wait on her table. Pity, that Cliff Baxter, ooh, he's something else.
Do you happen to recall when she left the table that night?
Oh, Kathy's antsy. She's always moving. She zipped out right after Ruby's first set.
You know where she went?
Backstage. Make a phone call, I guess.
Could I take a look?
Sure. Come on. See, here's the phone. Oh, we gotta keep that locked. Souvenir hunters would take the paint right off the wall.
You think Kathy may have left the club by this door that night?
She could have. I never did see her come back to the table.
How about Wayne Gibson?
Yeah, how about that, Wayne? Cute, huh? Kathy has all the luck.
Did you notice when he left the club?
He left by himself, right after Kathy, as a matter of fact.
Well, thank you, young lady. You've been a big help.
Hey, next time you're in, we'll have milk. I'll see to it.
All right, what's the deal? How come we're meeting here at Baxter's place?
You know, Kathy, she's got her mind set on seeing Cliff before she does anything else.
Where is Kathy?
She's out back.
All right, let's go. Yeah, well, I think that's really stupid, Kathy, coming over here, because Cliff Baxter doesn't care anything about her.
I'm glad we agree. The last thing I want is more trouble between her and Ruby. Now, look, I'd like to get her out of here before Ruby and Cliff come back to the club.
Well, don't worry. I'm taking Kathy with me this time.
Fine. Kathy? Hey, Kathy. There you are.
Look, I got home around midnight, maybe a little later. Ruby and I stopped off for a drink after our last show.
Coroner puts him dead at just about that time.
Hey, George, you know I didn't kill Wayne.
Could this be Wayne Gibson?
That's right. You know him?
Oh, what I've seen him. He was in the house the other day when I came out to see Mr. Baxter. He scooted off in such a hurry I couldn't get to talk to him.
Cliff, you want to tell me what he was hanging around here for?
I'm afraid Wayne's the only one that could answer that.
Well, you can bet that Kathy Hopkins was involved. Everybody knows that he was carrying a burn about you two.
Now, there was no reason.
That's what you say, but that doesn't explain how he wound up dead all of a sudden. You know, Cliff, you want to tell me about it up front. If you two had a fight and he wound up off that balcony, it could be self-defense.
I already told you I didn't even see Wayne till I found him here this morning.
You know, it seems strange.
What's that?
Well, if it happened the way you say, that Baxter and Gibson had a tussle and Gibson took a header over the balcony, why would Baxter leave him lying there for anybody to find?
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Well, now, wait a minute. Cliff admits he was drinking last night.
Ruby and I had a few drinks, that's all.
Well, you can be sure of one thing. When there's a missing girl involved, alcohol and perfume don't mix. Isn't that right, Mr. Jones?
Well, that's a pretty good theory, Sheriff, but I learned a long time ago not to jump to conclusions. Could be dangerous. You could break a foot, especially if you got one stuck in your mouth.
All right, Cliff, I'm not going to run you in, but you stick around, okay?
Sure, George.
See you guys.
Dean?
Jones. Hello. I don't believe you know my manager, Shine Stanfield.
Hello, Mr. Jones.
Pleasure. I understand that your end of the business is sometimes as important as a good voice.
Yes, I couldn't do without Shine. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, I just wanted to ask you a few questions, Miss Deems. Do you recall seeing Kathy Lou Hopkins backstage the night of your homecoming?
No. Should I have?
Well, the waitress told me that she might have gone back there to make a phone call, and I thought maybe...
I saw her. She came backstage, but she didn't make a call. She went right out the back door.
I wonder why.
Ducking out on Cliff Baxter, I'd imagine.
That seems strange. I understood that she was stuck on him.
Well, Cliff Baxter isn't her only beau. Wouldn't be the first time Kathy played one against the other.
Well, if you're referring to Wayne Gibson, I don't think he'll be giving us any information.
Yeah, we got a call about him earlier. That looks kind of bad for Cliff.
Miss Deems, you were out with Cliff last night. Had he been drinking?
Yes. Yes, but he wasn't drunk. And he didn't kill Wayne, Mr. Jones.
The way I read things between you two, I don't think he did either.
Is that detective analysis, Mr. Jones?
Oh, just cracker barrel logic. Kathy's been missing 5 days now. It seems to me if Cliff had been upset enough to kill somebody over her, he would have bristled when she walked out on him.
I never thought of it quite that way. Look, I'm sorry, Mr. Jones, but we got to get packing here. We got a date in Tucson tomorrow. Ruby?
Yes, we'd better.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hold you up. Miss Deems, don't worry too much about what happened around here the last few days. We'll have the answer shortly.
You have a lead, then?
You might say. If Baxter didn't kill Wayne Gibson, it was the act of a person in panic, and that always leaves a trail.
Couldn't it have been an accident?
Hardly. There was a struggle on Baxter's veranda, and when we find out who Gibson was struggling with, we may have a lot of answers.
Is that more cracker barrel logic, Mr. Jones?
Plus a pinch of instinct. Have a good trip.
I shouldn't let you do this, Mr. Jones.
Well, if nobody ever took a chance, nothing ever get done.
We really better go now.
Well, I'm finished anyway. Thanks, Billy. You've helped me a lot.
You're welcome.
Oh, just a minute.
Hey, what's going on out there? Oh, it's you, Mr. Jones.
What is this, some kind of a deadbeat alarm system so people can't walk out without paying their checks?
You guessed it.
Is it always on?
During business hours.
Did it ring the night of Ruby's homecoming?
No.
Thanks. long-distance call. Area code 213-555-6793. Barnaby Jones. Hi, Betty.
Barnaby, I'd just about given up hope of ever hearing your voice again. How are things going?
Well, if you like the sound of my voice, we got a real sweet voice up here. Ruby Deems, you know her?
Oh, know of her. Fantastic country and western.
You ever want to meet her? I got an inside track.
Oh, would I? All right, Barnaby, what do you need?
My comparison microscope, some slides, a small bottle of nail lacquer, a bottle of alcohol ether mix, some Canada balsam, and your own sweet smile.
Well, if traffic isn't too heavy, I'll be there in about an hour.
I'll be at the Dwight Hopkins farm, Route 70 on the west side of town.
All right, I'll be there. Bye.
The hair on the left is one that I took out of Kathy's hairbrush. You see how thin the root is, as if it had come out naturally. The one on the right is one I took off the window in the dressing room. You see how fat the root is, sort of bulbous, as though it had been pulled out.
Look identical to me in every characteristic.
Except the root. I believe that the hair I took off the window in the dressing room is Kathy's, just as these prints that I took off her mirror are identical with the prints that I took off the window in the dressing room.
Well, then, Kathy was in the dressing room the night of Ruby's homecoming?
I think there's very little doubt of that. Question is, why did Shine and Ruby go to such great lengths to lie about it?
They can't very well deny evidence like this.
Depends on what they're trying to hide. These prints from the window had a little blood on them.
Think Kathy's dead?
I think they're the only ones who can tell us. And I think we ought to go pay them a visit.
We were so happy that...
Hey, Ruby, what's the matter?
I'm leaving, Cliff. This evening.
Hey, come on now. Last night we both decided we were going to give it another chance.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but we'll have to forget about last night.
Does it have anything to do with Wayne, or you think something's going on between me and Kathy?
No. It has nothing to do with you. I love you. Seeing you again has made me know just how much, but there's nothing I can do.
Look, Ruby, I'm not going to let you walk out of my life again.
Cliff, I have to go.
Not without a better explanation than that. Look, we might not get another chance again. Come on, what is it? Nothing can be so terrible.
Oh, it is. It is. Please, just let me go.
Oh, hi. Miss Deems' aunt said I might find Ruby here. It'll just take a few minutes. This is my daughter-in-law, Betty Jones.
Hello.
Yeah, she's here. Come on in.
Thank you.
Ruby, you remember Mr. Jones?
Miss Deems, this is my daughter-in-law, Betty Jones.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Dean.
Nice meeting you. How are you, Mr. Jones?
Just fine. Miss Deems, are you aware that Kathy Hopkins was in your dressing room the night she disappeared?
I don't understand. I told you.
I know, but before you tell me again, I think that you ought to know that I have proof that she was there.
Ruby, what is it?
She was there, wasn't she?
Yes.
Why don't you tell us exactly what happened?
Kathy came backstage during my change. She was angry about Cliff and me, and I asked her to leave, but she wouldn't. And then suddenly we were fighting, and I hit her. I hit her. She had the scissors, and I hit her with a bottle, and I killed her.
Ruby, you don't have to say any more. Now we get a lawyer.
Mr. Baxter, I'm not a policeman.
No, Cliff, please. I want it out. I want it out. Oh, thank God it's over.
Not quite, Miss Deems. What did you do with the body?
It's in the old soil pond.
You put it there?
Yes.
You lifted up her body and took it through the window, put it in the car.
Yes.
And I understand that when you came back on stage, you had changed your costume. Now, where did you get the time to do all of that?
I can't lie anymore. I can't. Shine did it for me, but he only did it to protect me.
It was very good of Shine, very loyal. Was he there that whole time?
No, he came in after I hit Kathy.
How did you know she was dead?
She just lay there. And then Shine came in and he checked her and he told me. I don't see.
It's all right, Ruby. These are latent fingerprints of Kathy's that I removed from the window in your dressing room. Little blood on them, probably from when you hit her.
What are you talking about?
Dead people don't leave fingerprints. Kathy was alive when she went through the window. They're hers. I checked.
I don't understand. You mean I didn't kill Kathy?
Not in your dressing room, you didn't.
You mean Kathy's still alive? She's still alive?
I wish I could believe that. Mr. Baxter, do you have any grappling gear?
Yeah, there's a grappling hook out in the stable.
What is it?
Give me 15 minutes head start and call the sheriff. Tell him to meet me at the Sawhill Pond.
All right.
Hello, Mr. Jones. I've been expecting you, Shine.
You know, I think that pond's all fished out.
No, I don't think so. Matter of fact, I think the fish I want's still around here. When I find Kathy's body, I'll have the evidence that she didn't die from a blow on the head, that Ruby didn't kill her. That's why you followed me, isn't it? You lose something, Jones? Get an ambulance, and you better bring out a crew. I think they'll find Kathy Hopkins' body in there. I don't think that there's really too much to worry about here, Cliff. There'll have to be a hearing. But in my opinion, the only thing that Ruby is guilty of is bad judgment.
What about Shine?
He's already confessed to the 2 murders, and I think that'll satisfy the state.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Hopkins.
Mr. Jones told me the whole story. I don't blame you, Ruby.
I guess the problem is I blame myself. If I hadn't trusted Shine...
Nothing wrong with accepting your share of the blame, as long as you don't give yourself a life sentence.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. For everything.
Mind if I go with her, George?
No, not if she doesn't.
Barnaby Jones, a QM production, starring Buddy Ebsen, also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Tim O'Connor, Devin Erickson, Dan O'Herlihy, Richard Lynch, Ben Masters, Charles Tyner, Tara Buckman. Special guest star, Tom Mason. Tonight's episode, Nightmare in Hawaii.
Jones, here it is. APB on Jedediah R. Armed, dangerous. If he resists arrest, shoot to kill. Stick that in your scrapbook.
Is that what it's to be, Lieutenant? Police-sanctioned murder?
Betty.
You don't think so, Barnaby? This officer of the law has it in for you because you once stepped on his toes, and he's going to get even by having J.R. shot without ever being able to tell his side of it. That's worse than murder.
I'll tell you what's worse. Is letting this punk kill again. And this time maybe an innocent bystander. Or maybe a cop.
That's silly. Andy was his friend.
Yes. And when his friend didn't lie for him about the Kamani killing, he lured him out to that schoolhouse and got his revenge by blowing him away. And before I'm through, I'm gonna nail you for abetting in his escape from jail and as an accessory to 2 murders. Now get out of here.
Is that an official accusation?
It will be. Just as soon as we find the gun that killed Spencer and tie it to you.
You once almost sent an innocent man to prison because you insisted on letting wishful thinking stand in the way of common sense. Now it's happening again. I did not help Jedediah escape, and I did not give him a gun.
What about the witness who saw Andy Spencer drive on to the schoolyard alone? I mean, does that suggest that he had something to fear from J.R.?
The custodian did not see a gun in Jedediah's hand, neither did he find one in the classroom.
Don't you see? Someone else shot Andy. That's who you should be looking for.
If you two are through, I've got something to suggest. Make sure you don't leave these islands until this thing is settled.
What now?
Answers, Betty. We need a lot of them and fast. Anything new on Andy's girl, Linda?
I'm still convinced she was lying when she said she didn't know where Linda was. I think I better get back on that, huh?
Right. I'm going to Spencer's.
You're not going to be very welcome there.
I know that, but Andy's death had all the earmarks of a gangland hit. I've got to find out more about him.
I try to understand. A man is left with 3 motherless children. Raises them as best he can. And a boy comes back from college. A bright young lawyer.
Dad. Here, have some of this.
This thing that hurts inside is all I have left of Andy. I don't want it to go away.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
Michael. Maybe it's God's way of telling me I love my children.
I'll be right back, Daddy.
If Andy would have just stayed out of it.
Michael, did you tell anyone else?
I already said I didn't.
I just don't understand. Who else would have known that JR was waiting for Andy at the school?
No one else did, Tony. Now, would you just get it through your head? And stop pretending he's some victim of circumstances. Isn't it obvious JR shot him?
You know, I would really like to believe that. Because then I'd know for sure who to hate.
Did JR tell you anything about where he might be?
No.
No matter. No money. No place to hide. Cops will find him soon enough.
Oh, look, keep an eye on Dad. I have some things I have to do.
Did you come alone?
Yes.
You make a pretty good detective yourself.
Well, you'd mentioned this as a possible hiding place, so there wasn't much detecting involved.
Tony, I don't know what to say except how sorry I am about Andy.
Everyone's saying that you did it.
Well, if you believe that, I don't think you would have come alone.
And who did? No one else knew where you were.
All I know is that after Andy got there, 2 men showed up and started shooting. One of them is a guy named Lars who works for Terry Shaw.
The man you told me about.
Mm-hmm, your friendly neighborhood dope godfather.
Well, if you know this, why don't you go to the police?
Because my word just now doesn't hold too much weight with the police. I need proof, which means evidence. Now, I am pretty sure of one thing. Andy didn't get shot because he just happened to be with me. They were out to get him, too.
Well, why would my brother have anything to do with those men?
I don't know. I don't know. It's possible they could have followed him there. When you told Andy where I was, did he say anything? Did he seem nervous, like somebody was watching him?
I didn't tell Andy myself. Michael told him where you were.
Michael told him where I was. I thought you weren't going to tell anybody.
Well, that's not just anybody. He's my brother.
Well, look, my biggest problem now is this shed. I can't stay here. Anybody could come along and recognize me. Do you know any place else I could stay?
Look, JR, I'm too deeply involved as it is.
Tony, look. Now, I'm going to find the people who got your brother, but I can't do it from behind bars.
There's a small cabin on our property in the hills. Come on.
Okay.
What do you want, Mr. Jones?
Mainly to offer my condolences to you and to the family.
Is that all?
I know there's a bad time to talk to your father, but time is a factor. There's certain things about Andy that I am looking into, and...
My, you're a sophisticated man, Mr. Jones. Your cousin shoots my son down in cold blood, and here you are, paying proper respects.
I, too, have lost a son, Mr. Spencer. I know how you feel.
I don't feel anything. When they catch the murderer and hang him from a tree, I'll begin to feel again.
Dad, I think you should go back and...
No, Jones here has come all this way to offer his sympathy. The least we can do is offer him some hospitality.
Andy had scarlet fever at 5 years old. Was that of any use to you? Whooping cough at 11. Or maybe his high school yearbook would tell you something. It says he was the boy most likely.
Mr. Spencer, Jedediah came to Hawaii to help his friend, your son. Now, all that I'm asking of his family is that they give him the benefit of the doubt.
What doubt? He ran away and left my boy dead on the floor. What doubt can that be?
The answer to that might come out of knowing what type of dealings Andy had with Terry Shaw.
Terry Shaw?
I don't think I know the name, Dad.
Shaw is reputed to be one of the biggest dope pushers in the islands. About 3 weeks ago, Andy talked to him on the phone twice.
What are you building, Jones?
I'm told that Shaw's phone calls upset Andy very much. It was about that time that he called Jedediah, told him he was in some kind of trouble and needed his help.
Are you suggesting that my son was involved with all this dope trafficking that's been going on?
What I'm saying is, if we nail down why he was worried, we might also have the key to why he was murdered.
Michael, get my rifle.
Dad, this isn't the Wild West.
Please, son, my rifle. You're a liar.
Mr. Spencer, I know it isn't easy to...
Liar! You come here and accuse my dead boy who cannot defend himself of being a criminal, and I call you a liar!
I'm not accusing your son of anything.
Dad, come on.
When I have to stand up to defend my boy, I'll do it. If I have to use this, I'll do it. If you so much as set foot in my property again, I'll blow your lying head off.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this, Mr. Spencer. No matter who it hurts.
Well, is this isolated enough for you?
Huh? You get lost out here, they're going to have to send in St. Bernards for you. Camelot?
Ah, yes, our glorious castle. At least that's what Michael and Andy and I thought when we were kids.
There's somebody out there. You see him?
Hmm.
Are they neighbors?
No. They look like friends of Michael's. At any rate, I've seen them with him a couple of times.
Is that part of your property, too?
Yeah, and to the ridge just beyond. I'm gonna go see what they're up to.
No, don't. As long as they haven't spotted us, I'd rather not give them a reason to nose around down here. We can check it out later.
Okay. Anyway, you look like you're about to sleep on your feet.
Yeah, I always look this way when I'm about to faint.
Ah, you go on in. I'll go to the market and get some food, and you can rest till I get back.
Oh, good, okay. I'll see you later.
Linda? Would you rather talk to the police, Linda?
I'm sorry, you must be mistaking me for someone else.
It'd be pretty difficult to find two Linda Woolseys who look like this.
How did you get that picture?
Your agent. He seemed a little too surprised when I told him I couldn't find you at your friend Sally's place.
Is this about Andy?
I'd like to take you to someone who needs very much to talk to you about him.
Andy is dead. Now, why can't we just leave him alone?
Because someone else's life is at stake.
You should have seen Andy the first night that he came to that club. I was working in Maui. Wow, was he ever square.
And you didn't notice any change until after he told you he received the phone calls from Terry Shaw?
Well, he didn't exactly say right out that it was Shaw. But the way he kept asking me about him, who Shaw was, and was he that big in the dope smuggling racket.
Then you don't think Andy had anything to do with drugs himself?
Like I told you, Andy wouldn't touch the stuff. I mean, I offered to turn him on a couple of times myself, and you should have heard him lecture me on the evils of marijuana.
I still don't understand how a person such as you described could leave Jedediah holding the bag for the death of a known dope pusher.
Oh, poor Andy. Must have been terrible for him.
Still doesn't make sense. If he wasn't into dope and didn't know Shaw, why was he afraid of Shaw?
Because he wasn't afraid for himself.
Who then?
I think he was afraid for Michael.
His brother?
Mm-hmm.
What did Michael have to do with it?
Well, that's something else that Andy wouldn't talk about. But I remember once he bawled his brother out on the phone while I was in the kitchen.
About Shaw?
I think so. It was something Andy found out about Michael, and he told him that he knew now why those crooks were threatening him.
Threatening Andy?
No, threatening Michael. You're right, Mr. Jones. This doesn't make sense.
It's beginning to me.
Mike Oberon, sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah, I bet you are.
You came alone this time. I take that as a friendly gesture. Only your voice doesn't sound so friendly.
I guess you haven't heard what happened to my brother Andy, huh?
Yeah, terrible thing, Mike. Losing a kid brother. I heard that J.R. Jones guy did it, huh?
Is that what you heard, Terry?
Michael, I've always level with you. I'm not going to tell you any stories. I never went back on my word. I swear it was an accident. But tell me, Rito.
We went into the schoolhouse after Jones. Andy pops up. He got into the way, that's all.
Yeah. How was anybody to know that your brother was going to be there? It was an accident. I swear, Michael.
And that doll with Tony's name on it? That was an accident, too, right?
That was Laws's dumb idea. He's got no respect for the dead. I told him not to start pressing on you under conditions now. I knew that you'd come back. I mean, that's why you're here, right? You want to kiss and make up.
Besides your sister, you have your father to worry about. Especially in a family so prone to accidents.
All right. I'll come back.
We
see, you deal reasonably with a reasonable man, and it all works out. All your growers, too, Michael.
Only this time it's got to be a 60-40 split.
70-30. I told you before, I've got a lot of expenses. I just did my quarterly taxes.
It's not only my growers, it's the way I get the crops to the mainland that's worth the extra 10 points.
How do you think I get pot over there? Shoot it through a cannon? I've got carriers. I don't need your deal.
Yeah, I know. You send bricks over in what? Backpacks, luggage, shoeboxes. My way, it all goes at once. Your crop and mine. All of it. The whole thing. In one guaranteed shipment.
How?
The extra 10 points?
If you can get it all over in one piece, you got the 10 points.
All right. Were all your crops harvested yet?
Michael, the only way I play blind man's bluff is without the blindfold. How?
From here, it leaves on a barge to a freighter docked in Honolulu, the Nola Marie. It's the boat we use to ship our pineapples.
You mean you mix the pot in with the pineapples?
It's not unique. The captain has a guy in customs who doesn't ask questions. It's where the extra 10% goes.
You're beautiful. All right, 60-40. You got it. I say this deserves a drink.
The cargo barges leave at 8 o'clock in the morning, so the crops have to be in for packing no later than midnight.
Right, go on, make yourself a drink.
I don't believe in accidents, Terry. And I'd kill you if I thought I could. But at least I don't have to drink with you.
You know the kind of guy you have to worry about the most? The kind of guy who doesn't know how to conduct business with John.
How about it? Mr. Jones.
Now you're supposed to say, what are you doing here? But I don't say it back because it's obvious what you're doing here.
Yeah, the fellow who lives here, he owns some land near us that I'm looking to buy.
That's not bad.
Hello, Hubra. Anything I do for you?
You Terry Shaw?
That's right. And you're Barnaby Jones. Some friends of mine on the mainland tell me you're a heavyweight. Hey, why are you nosing around, bro?
I just came out to play a little cat and mouse. And see if I could trick you into confirming something for me. Seeing the two of you together tells me everything I need to know.
You know, you're a stranger here, Jones. I'll give you a little advice. You gotta watch out for the humidity. You get yourself all worked up, bro, you know, and you end up in a sewer, drowning in your own sweat.
Seems to me Andy would still be alive if a lot of people had stayed out of sewers.
You still worried about choppers? Till the barge sails tomorrow, I'm worried about everything.
Yeah. Where is Michael anyway? I mean, he had help in the floater. We got a lot more patches to get him besides this one.
All right, that does it. Let's get this load in the shed, Red.
Yeah, let's go by Jaworski's too, see if his crop's ready.
You Barnaby Jones?
I got your message, Mr. Duran. Thank you for seeing me.
Well, I didn't know if I should at first. You're not very popular with Lieutenant Abbott. What can we do for you?
I have a problem. I can't seem to get a handle on the local drug scene.
Well, when you say local drug scene, biggest problem we're having right now at the Drug Enforcement Agency is marijuana. Everybody and his brother are planting pot patches.
Where does Terry Shaw fit in?
Terry Shaw. He was a small-time pusher who muscled his way to a top spot by forcing a large number of independent growers to join his distribution organization.
I see. If they wanted to operate, they had to operate through him.
Well, until recently, some of them broke away to form their own operation.
Oh, then Shaw has a problem.
That's the word on the streets.
He's independents. Do they have a leader?
Oh, I'm sure some dummy volunteered for that hot potato. But we haven't been able to come up with a name just yet.
What about Michael Spencer?
Philip Spencer's son? Why would you drop his name in a conversation like this?
Well, let's put it this way. A young fellow used to operating a big spread like Michael does for his father might decide one day to put some of his land into pot patches like you're talking about.
That's a mighty tall suppose.
Well, what if it was the case and this young fellow wanted to operate independently? Now, how do you suppose he could possibly expect to make it work in the face of Terry Shaw's muscle?
All right, as long as we're supposing. Supposing you grew a large, legitimate crop of pineapple on this big spread, huh? Well, then, you'd need some way to ship that cargo to market now, wouldn't you?
Cargo ship?
That's what I'd do if I was legit gone dirty. Smuggle it under the cover of ordinary produce shipment to a freighter in Honolulu, and off to the mainland. Being able to provide that kind of service is a mighty big plus.
Thank you, Mr. Duran. Been a big help.
Well, hold on. What are you on to?
When I figure it out, you'll be the first to know.
JR, do you want to give me a hand with these groceries? JR, what's happened to you?
I ran into a Viet Cong patrol ambush.
You've lost a lot of blood.
Ah, that hurts.
I know, but it's the only thing I can clean it with. What happened?
Oh, I went out there to see what those guys were doing, and... oh, yeah, wait a minute, I got something. And I fell into a booby trap, and I got a piece of bamboo in my leg.
Well, we've got to get you to a doctor.
No. They'll recognize me. They'll call the police.
Well, we have to do something. This could get infected.
Give me some more beer.
Booby trap? JR, what are you talking about?
Oh, it's what they use to warn off thieves and dummies to stay away.
Would you please try and make some sense?
Well, they were harvesting this.
What?
It's marijuana that's good for about 3 joints right there.
On our property?
You bet. They were just cleaning out the patch when I got there. Okay. Tony, where's the nearest phone?
In the shed on the farm.
In the shed at the farm. Those guys are talking about a shed. Do you know the name Jaworski?
Yeah, Ken Jaworski has a taro farm next to ours.
Well, from here, do we pass it on the way to the shed?
It's a bit off the road, but yeah, you'd pass it.
All right. Well, they talked about a shed. That could be the one they meant. Actually, that feels a little better. Let's get over there.
Wait a minute, JR, what is going on?
I will tell you later. I just want to be sure of something first.
Captain Groden? Yeah. Jones is the name, sir. They told me to look for an expensive car and an even more expensive girl, and there I would find the skipper of the Nola Marie.
Mr. Jones, I can tell right off you don't write verse for Valentine cards. Something to do with my ship?
I sure do like talking with a perceptive man. You see, these condominiums I built on the island are all rented. I got time on my hands, so I picked up a sideline, farming. I think they call it patch farming.
So, now you've got something to stick your little green thumb in. How does that concern me?
Well, you have a cargo vessel in Honolulu, I have a crop to ship. Simple as that.
I'm only interested in tides and weather, Mr. Jones. You'll find the cargo shipping office in E building, second floor.
Yeah, sure. But I thought that this cargo of mine is something that we can handle between us. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Michael told me that you were cautious, and I like that.
Michael who?
Spencer. You do ship the Spencer pineapple crop, don't you?
I ship Philip Spencer's crop.
What's in a name? Call something a pineapple, and it turns out to be something else, right?
You know, somehow I get the feeling that what you're suggesting, Mr. Jones, is illegal.
And very profitable. I hold a half a ton of high-grade merchandise.
If you're not gone from here in 1 minute, I'm calling the Drug Enforcement Agency. Now get out of here.
I can understand the need for caution, Captain. But if you really intended to sick the narcs on me, you would have set me up first and then called them. So let's stop shadow boxing, okay?
You said half a ton?
I'll give you the same cut Michael did.
All right, but I'm gonna check you out with Michael first.
I would do the same thing myself.
I'll be seeing him tonight. You come back around 7.
Hello?
Betty, have you heard from Jedediah?
No, I haven't, Barnaby. And I'm really getting worried. It's not like JR to stay out of touch this way.
No, it isn't. Well, at least I've been able to come up with something. Michael is definitely in the pot smuggling operation.
We have enough to take to Lieutenant Abbott now, don't we? I mean, with what Andy's girlfriend had to say and what you found out.
All we got is hearsay and suspicion. In order to get Lieutenant Abbott to move in our favor, we've got to come up with some hard facts.
Well, then we're not any better off than when we started.
Stay by the phone, buddy. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but there ought to be some way to make this pumpkin into a pie.
What is this place used for?
Storing and crating pineapples for shipment.
Okay, get the door.
Most of this will be gone by tomorrow. Shipped out. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine.
Oh, the phone's over here.
Okay.
There's someone coming. It's Michael.
Tony, I don't want Michael to know we're here.
Well, he should know about those friends of his, what they're doing on our property.
I think he already does.
That's ridiculous. How could he know?
Tony, I didn't want to tell you this until I was absolutely sure, until I had absolute proof. But I think Andy got me here to Hawaii because he needed somebody he trusted, somebody who could advise him about a problem that must have been pretty heavy. No, I think the problem was Michael.
Michael?
Yes, he's the only one who knew that I was going to meet Andy at the schoolhouse. And then all of a sudden, 2 killers show up. Now, I overheard 2 friends of Michael's up at the patch. They said they were going to drop the crop off at a shed. No, I just found this right there. This is the shed.
I don't believe you.
Tony, I don't want to believe it either, but how else can you figure it?
Well, he'll explain. I know he can.
Look. You see that pickup? That's the same pickup I saw up at the patch.
You're lying. I know you are.
Michael, we thought you got stuck in a hole or something.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had some business to take care of in town.
Oh, sweat. We got 3 patches already, including Jaworski's. If the rest of the growers are on time, we'll have it all on the bars by midnight.
It's going to take a lot longer than that.
How come?
Well, it's a business I had to take care of. We're going to have to bale and crate Terry Shaw's crops, too.
Oh, no. You caved in? You made a deal with Shaw?
Look, if you guys want out, just pull out. I'll understand.
Pull out? The barge sails first thing in the morning. How are we gonna pull out, even if we wanted to? Huh?
Michael, I don't like crawling into bed with creeps like Shaw. We'll do it this time, but I think it stinks.
Me too. I guess the other growers are gonna have to go along with it, huh? At least this time.
My sister with a killer. What am I supposed to make of that?
Mr. Spencer?
I think you're an honorable man, Mr. Spencer. And I don't think you would do anything foolish.
I said I'd shoot you if you ever showed up again. Now go.
Being just, in addition to being an honorable man, I am also sure that you would like to know who killed your son and why, just as much as I do.
Not JR, then who?
Probably Terry Shaw or one of his men.
You still saying it was because Andy was into dope?
Not personally. From what I've learned, I think he was trying to protect somebody who is.
Considering what it cost, I wouldn't think there'd be many a man who'd want to pay that kind of price to protect someone, would you?
Would have to be somebody he loved very much.
Who do you think it was?
It won't serve any purpose to speculate until I get some hard evidence. I'm talking about marijuana, which I suspect is being grown somewhere here on your property.
Here? reminds me of a joke Michael once told about the Spencer farm selling pot shares in the commodities market. Everybody thought it was funny. Only Andy didn't smile. There's more to that joke than meets the eye, isn't there, Mr. Jones?
I think maybe there is. And I'd like your permission to take a look around.
I'll go with you.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Thanks for being cooped up. There's a lot of this place I haven't had a chance to check out for a long time now.
Any idea of where to look?
Well, I wanted to plant that stuff here, or I'd do it up there in the hills.
You've got to figure out some way to attract attention, even if it means burning this place to the ground.
What about them?
Remember, Mike, Terry Shaw.
Just let me worry about that, huh? Just make sure all the growers know the crops have to be in by midnight. Go ahead. Tony, sweetheart, you've got to believe me. You don't really think I'd tell Terry Shaw where JR was hiding if I thought Andy was going to get killed, do you?
No, I guess I don't. But you're just as responsible.
You're the one who set me up, aren't you? The dope and the money in my flat bag, right?
All right, I want you to go home now and forget everything you've seen here.
Forget. Aren't you afraid I'm going to call the police the minute I get home? Or do you really take your baby sister that much for granted?
I really don't have much of a choice where you're concerned, Tony. And by the same token, I know you wouldn't do anything to hurt Dad, because if he found out about this thing, it could break his heart and it might even kill him.
Okay. I won't say anything. But JR goes with me.
No. He's not family. He stays.
Then I stay too.
Come on, do what he says.
Tony, please. Terry Shaw's gonna show up any minute.
Mike, isn't Andy enough?
I cannot let him go. He knows too much.
Then run away. Take the money you're going to get from this and go somewhere. In spite of everything, I love you, Michael, and I would rather see you on the run for the rest of your life than see you shoot down JR in cold blood, which is what you'd have to do to keep him quiet.
All right, I'll think of something. But in the meantime, please, I want you to go home.
No.
In the office. Help him get in the office. You've got to get out of sight before Shaw shows up. Come on.
It's inconceivable to me. Not only is it unprofessional, it's obscene. A man in your position allowing an old grudge to stand in the way of his duty. I can't believe it. I thought you were supposed to be a cop first, Lieutenant. At least that's what the sign says outside.
Look, are you going to keep on hitting me in the head? Are you going to finish telling me what you found out from Andy's girlfriend?
Isn't tying Michael in with Terry Shaw enough?
But please, try to calm yourself.
I can't. I'm worried sick. About some gung-ho cop shooting JR down for a crime he didn't commit, and now Barnaby may get himself killed.
What are you talking about?
Philip Spencer threatened to shoot Barnaby on sight if he ever stepped foot on his farm again, and that's exactly where Barnaby's gone. Doing the job you should be doing.
Give me the duty desk. No matter what you may think of me, I am a cop. First.
Yeah.
I want 2 cars right away. And another thing, the police officers that operate out of this division, they don't take risks. But they're not gun-happy killers either.
Well, my apologies. To the officers.
All right, come on, let's go.
All right, come on, fellas. Let's get it in there.
Got 4 more trucks coming in.
But I think we've at least got the bleeding stuff. Yeah.
Michael, you made the best choice of your life coming back with me.
Make sure the pineapples are packed very tight.
Herito, what about the lanai crop?
It'll be here, Mr. Shaw.
The way I figure it, we'll have about 22,000 pounds of Pacalolo on board with the rest of the crops. And $4 million in the box office. And that's without electric guitars.
Well, well. What do we have here? All right, come on. Move. Move. Hey, boss, look what I found.
Who are they?
Terry, it's my sister Tony. She's all right.
Guess who this one is? None other than J.R. Jones himself.
Jones. What's going on here, Michael?
Hey, Terry, he forced my sister to bring him up here. I caught him snooping around. I was going to take care of him as soon as you guys left. It's the truth.
I don't like the smell of this, Mr. Shaw.
Neither do I. Suddenly, Michael, everything is becoming very untidy. And I'm getting very suspicious.
Sure, you got me. I'm the one you want. Why don't you let her go?
I don't think so.
Please, Terry, she doesn't have anything to do with this, man. She won't talk, I swear.
Well, let's take them up on the hill and get rid of them. Michael goes too. It was gonna happen anyway, Michael, as soon as we loaded the barges. You see, brah, I don't need any partners.
Come on, move. Move. The shed.
You stay here.
Tony, shh, 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 shh. I'm gonna get you out of here, okay? Okay? Come on.
move. Over there.
Hold it!
Oh, boy, am I glad to see you.
What happened to your leg?
There was this splinter, this big splinter.
We heard shots when we stopped at the house. Are you all right?
We're all right, but,
How's your dad taking it?
One step at a time. Right now, he's just grateful that Michael's going to pull through.
Well, he did save your life, you know. That and turning state's evidence should really help make things work out easier on him.
And we picked up the captain of the Nola Maria this morning, so, well, that just about ties it up.
Lieutenant, I'm sorry I was so rough on you.
No. Please. I guess I deserved it. Actually, it made me see what a numbskull I've been.
Well, Walt, I think you would have found that out all by yourself, sooner or later.
I'll see you, Barnaby. Betty.
Jedediah, time to get on the airplane.
Oh, yeah, Barnaby, ooh. You know, this leg really isn't healed quite right, you know. Don't you think it would be okay if I sort of stayed on a couple more days and, you know, waited till it healed properly?
Jedediah, I think you're right.
You think I'm right?
And so I'm going to let you stay here and take care of your health. And to see to it that you do, I'm going to let Betty stay and chaperone you.
You mean it?
Of course. Matter of fact, I need the rest more than you do. Aloha!
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen, also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Laurie Prang, John Riley, Robert Mandan, Neva Patterson. Tonight's episode, Prisoner of Deceit.
Yeah. Oh, look at you.
There ought to be a law against someone as pretty as you.
There is against flatterers. In Persia, they make you kiss for 10 straight days without taking a breath for turning a girl's head.
Let's hold off on the execution of my sentence till we talk about us. What do you say? In a couple of days, we could be dropping anchor in Mazatlan.
I'd like to, Jack.
So?
I can't. No, I can't. It isn't because I don't want to.
But you can get a quick Mexican divorce. We can be gone. He'll never find us.
Yes, he would, wherever we go. And every time you're out of my sight, I'd be so frightened. I'd be so afraid Godfrey killed you. You don't think my husband's capable of murder? Well, he is.
I know. And that's exactly why I am afraid of him. But I think I have the solution. Come here and look. I've been digging into the past, trying to find some reason why Godfrey's got this terrible hold on you.
This, the fire, it happened so long ago. I was only a child when my father died.
I didn't even want to bring it up until I was absolutely sure.
Sure of what?
That Godfrey'd set the fire.
Oh, my God.
Trace, Godfrey killed your father and set the fire to cover it up.
Well, you'd have to have proof.
I do. Do you remember Selma Lawrence, your father's housekeeper?
Yes, of course. She was like a mother to me.
She was in the house the night the fire started. And then she disappeared right before the inquest.
Remember, she went away.
No, Godfrey paid her to go away. Trace, I know where she is. I found Selma Lawrence.
You've seen her?
No, I see her tomorrow. I can prove it. Godfrey killed your father and set the fire to cover it up.
Get out of here, Tracy. Leave her alone, Godfrey. She's not going to get back home. Keep out of this, Crandall. And keep out of my marriage.
Tracy's leaving you.
No, she's not. Not with you. And not with anyone else. Go on, Tracy.
Trace, don't!
This isn't the first time I've had to deal with a punk like you. Don't ever try to see Tracy again.
Tracy! Tracy!
It's changed. Time was, you could see the beaches. Now it's wall-to-wall condominium.
Well, I don't know about the good old days, Barnaby, but old Santa Carla looks just fine the way it is.
Don't reel in the first one that hit your line, Jedediah. The water's full of them.
Mr. Jones.
Oh,
Good to see you again. From what Betty told me, I half expected you last night.
Well, I didn't get my desk cleaned off in time. This is my associate, Jedediah Jones. Steve Crandall.
Hi.
Sorry to hear about your brother's accident.
It wasn't any accident. Let's go on board where we can talk. Oh, those robberies you solved for my plant a few years ago. I mean, how can you calculate the odds against somebody needing a private investigator once, let alone twice in their life, eh?
From the police report we stopped to read, it would seem that once would have been enough.
That wasn't a report, it was a farce. They haven't dug for the real facts. I'm telling you, Barnaby, somebody murdered my brother.
Well, according to the autopsy, he'd been drinking. They're saying that he stumbled off the dock, hit his head against a boat.
Yeah, sure, Jack drank, but only a shot or two. His stomach couldn't take more. You can check that out with his doctor.
Nevertheless, that's not enough to prove that it wasn't an accident.
Look, Jack and I were always very close. No secrets between us. That's until he brought his boat up here to Santa Carla. And he started to clam up on me.
What do you mean? You think he got into some kind of trouble up here?
Yeah, our trouble. He fell in love with some girl. He admitted that much.
You know who?
No, he wouldn't tell me her name. Maybe because she was married.
Sounds like you worked yourself up to a jealous husband theory.
It could be. See, Jack was a freelance newspaper man, feature stuff. Said he was working on some kind of a story up here. Wouldn't tell me what, but I got the feeling that the two were connected, the story and the girl.
That's it? Nothing more tangible?
Well, if you call something missing tangible, Jack always kept a gun on board. One One of these drawers. Now it's gone.
Did he give you the impression that the story he was working on was dangerous enough for him to carry a gun?
Oh, I don't know, Barnaby. The Jedediah, I told you it's gone. I've searched everywhere.
Was it just the gun you were looking for?
Oh, no, wait a minute. Here's something. That's just an old piece of newspaper. Aurora wins Gold Cup.
Barnaby, find that girl. If she turns out to be a dead end, at least I know we've tried.
All right. Where can we contact you, Steve?
Here, I'll be staying on board until I can clear up some of Jack's estate.
Have you any idea why your brother would have wanted to go to Reno?
Reno?
According to the police, they found an airline ticket to Reno in his pocket when they pulled him out of the water.
Here it is.
Aurora wins Gold Cup. Well, other than that, doesn't seem to be too much news.
Except for that story down there.
Inquest held in millionaire David Enright's death.
Big story at the time. He was found burned to death right in his own house.
Survived by daughter Tracy, sister Lillian. Search goes on for missing witness Selma Lawrence, the Enright housekeeper.
Your file have any more on that story?
Pretty much died with the inquest. But his sister, Lillian Enright, might be able to give you more. Lives down at the marina.
Maybe you could tell me a little something about your brother's death.
David? He was trapped in a burning room. But that was 12 years ago. I don't see what connection it could possibly have.
Well, for some reason, Jack Crandall was interested in that fire. Any idea how it started?
Nobody knew for sure.
What about the missing housekeeper, Selma Lawrence?
Well, I never subscribed to the theories that she went bonkers and put the torch to her boss. No, I have my own suspicions about that.
Care to share them?
As a result of my brother's death, his lawyer, Godfrey Wilde, became executor of the estate. It gave him complete authority to administer Tracy's inheritance.
Tracy, your brother's 12-year-old daughter.
Tracy hasn't been 12 for a long time, Mr. Jones. In fact, before she was to turn 21, when she would come into control of her own money, Godfrey married her. Does that give you the picture?
Kind of paints in the bare places.
It's all perfectly clear to me, as it must have been to Jack Crandall. Tracy's terrified of Godfrey. Obviously, he took advantage of that fear to bully her into marrying him.
So he could retain control of the money.
You don't think it's love, do you? He's twice her age.
Well, thank you very much, Miss Enright.
As long as I'm at it, there's one more thing. My apartment, you see, overlooks the marina parking lot. On the night that Jack Crandall died, I happened to be on my balcony.
Miss Wilde, did Jack Crandall tell you he planned to go to Reno?
Reno?
Can you think of any reason he may have wanted to go there?
I didn't know Jack very well. I liked him. He was the kind of person you could go to if you needed help.
Was he helping you with something?
He was trying to.
Something about your father's death?
No, of course not. That was years ago. It was about money, as a matter of fact.
Are you having financial problems?
My husband handles all of my financial affairs. Last year, he invested rather heavily in some land deal near Reno. Something to do with the highway they were supposed to build. Well, it all fell through, and I lost quite a lot of money. Jack was trying to find out if I could recover any of it.
Does your husband know that you asked Jack to help you?
No. No, he mustn't know. You see, he would think I was going behind his back, that I didn't trust his judgment.
Miss Wilde, this land, could you tell me where it is?
Well, it's all supposed to be rather confidential, but if... Godfrey, this is Mr. Barnaby Jones.
I know who he is. You're the private detective who is trying to make such a mystery out of young Crandall's death.
We're just trying to find out what happened, Mr. Wilde.
I thought the police already knew what happened. Crandall was drunk. He usually was. I'm afraid that that's all Tracy and I can help you with.
There is one related matter that you may be able to throw some light on.
What's that?
I hear that your car was parked at the marina the night Jack Crandall was drowned. You mind telling me what you were doing there?
I didn't tell him that. Whoever told you that is mistaken.
Are you sure, Mrs. Wilde?
Yes. You see, Godfrey couldn't have been at the marina. We were together all evening. Neither of us left the house that night.
So frightened, I'm not gonna hurt you.
How'd you get in here?
I'm Steve Crandall, Jack's brother.
Oh. I heard what happened.
Now I know why Jack wanted to stay in Santa Carla.
Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about, so if you kindly leave.
Why don't you just forget the act? I was going through Jack's papers and found his gas credit card receipts. Some had your license number on them.
All right. But please believe me, Jack was sweet and kind, but there was never anything between us.
Then what is there to hide?
You're being naive. I'm a married woman. People don't understand platonic friendships.
You really don't expect me to believe that?
Look, my husband's on his way here.
I don't think your husband's on his way here at all.
Well, Jack always said you were the cynic in the family.
You talked about me?
All the time. How you were the ambitious one ever since you were kids. How you used to walk him to school to see he didn't get beaten up by the older boys.
Sometimes they'd beat us both up.
But you'd never run home and complain to your parents.
We always fought our own battles.
You see, I do know a lot about you.
Now, after I got your name from DMV, I did checking. This house must hold a lot of bitter memories for you.
Because my father died here. It's still my home. At least that's the way I think of it. I grew up here. I used to do my homework in this room. My father would be sitting in this chair. So long as I could turn around and see him there, I knew nothing bad could ever happen to me. Jack told me he used to feel the same way about you.
Did you ask him to investigate your father's death?
No. There was no mystery about it. The power failed. My father was lighting some candles in his study. The curtains caught fire. He was trying to put them out. They fell down on top of him. He was trapped.
Were you in the house then?
Stairs asleep. Selma, the housekeeper, rushed in and got me outside.
I see. Would you mind if we went outside? This place really gives me the creeps.
Knowing you through Jack and now finally meeting you, I feel I can somehow trust you.
What was Jack trying to find out for you?
Well, nothing really. Just about some land investments my husband made for me in Nevada near Reno.
That explains something. Never seen you again.
I hope so. Where are you staying?
On Jack's boat.
You'd like to see me arrested for murder, wouldn't you, Libby?
I merely told Barnaby Jones the truth. I did see your car.
And a lot of dollar signs, too. What is it this time, Lily? Another trip to Europe or more cash to cover your bank loan again?
Inflation, Godfrey, it keeps us always in need.
But if you think turning that detective onto me is going to help you, forget it. It's not going to help you get 1 cent of Tracy's money.
Once you're put away where you belong, Tracy will be free to do exactly as she pleases with it.
You fool. Don't you know what would happen?
All right, how much do you want? I'll give it to you out of my own money, but not Tracy's.
How much is it worth to you to stay out of prison?
Sometimes prison would seem like a relief.
You should have been sent there years ago.
For killing Tracy's father, you still believe that old lie?
You got rid of Selma Lawrence because she knew the truth.
Selma Lawrence? Yes, I did. Maybe it's time you knew the truth about Selma Lawrence, Lillian.
Reno? Isn't that in the desert?
No, it's in the mountains. Now, what I want you to do is check in at the land office there and see if they have a record of any real estate transactions involving Godfrey Wilde.
Okay, I think I could do that.
And Betty, remember the last time you went to Las Vegas? I had to wire you money.
Oh, listen, Barnaby, I've learned my lesson. I mean, I am going to stay so far away from those one-armed bandits, you won't believe it.
Well, actually, I'm just a law student, Mr. Long. I haven't taken my bar exams yet, but it's a real break for me to get to know somebody with your legal experience.
Well, thank you, young man. Of course, my legal experience was mostly inside the office.
Well, from what I heard, you ran Godfrey Wilde's law firm.
32 years I worked for that firm. And here I am having to count my pennies.
Yeah, well, it seems to me Godfrey Wilde treated you pretty badly after all you did for him.
Not even a pension or a profit-sharing plan.
Well, you weren't the only one who was sent out to pasture without a pension.
To whom are you referring?
The woman who worked for the Enrights. I think her name was Selma Lawrence.
What about Miss Lawrence?
Well, Godfrey had her fired. Packed her right out of the Enright house without even a month's salary.
Oh, no, he didn't. He was more than generous to her.
That's not the way I heard it.
I ran Godfrey Wilde's office. I know everything that went on there. A check was sent out to Miss Lawrence the first of every month.
Maybe we're not talking about the same person.
No. There was only one. Selma Lawrence. I used to send out those checks to Reno myself before I was forced to retire.
To Reno? You wouldn't happen to remember her address, would you?
I don't know what you're really after, young man. But I don't give out that kind of information. Thank you for the drink.
No, Barnaby, there's no record of any Nevada land deal involving Godfrey Wilde. Listen, I'll be landing back in L.A. In about 2 hours.
Betty, I'm afraid you're going to have to take a later plane. Jedediah was unable to locate an address on this. I want you to see if you can locate a Selma Lawrence living in the Reno area, quietly, I imagine, and probably for the last 12 years.
Selma Lawrence. All right, I'll get right on it.
All right, tie her snug, Tracy.
Okay, Steve.
You got it? Good.
How'd I do?
You're a born sailor, Tracy.
Steve, I've had such a marvelous time. Please don't spoil it.
I'm sorry. But no matter how the chips fall, I can't call Barnaby Jones off the case.
Steve, I'm frightened.
Look, your husband won't lay a hand on you. I'll see to
But
that.
Godfrey has a gun.
You threatening with it?
No, not yet.
How do you know he has one?
Last night I left my scarf in his car. I saw it in his glove compartment.
What kind was it? What did it look like?
I don't know. Small, flat.
Was it like the one Jack had?
I don't know, Steve. Please, it's not me. I'm frightened for. It's you.
Godfrey found out about you and Jack and killed him, didn't he?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I want to be free of him. I want to be free of him.
All right. Let's help each other then.
How?
We'll both go to Jones and tell him what you know. Godfrey's threats, the gun.
No. No, Steve, I don't want what happened to Jack to happen to you.
Tracy, listen to me.
No, please, you listen. Now, Godfrey promised. He promised that if you got that detective to go away, he promised that he'd set me free. He wouldn't try to get me back, please.
Tracy, if you help Jones nail Godfrey, you will be free.
No, he'll kill you. He'll kill us both.
Tracy!
Hello?
JR, this is Steve Crandall. Is Barnaby there?
No, he isn't. He just took a hop over to Godfrey Wilde's house. Is there anything I can do?
No, that's okay. I'll go up there and talk to him myself.
He all right? Very lucky man, I'm told. Crash like that could have cost a cat 8 of his 9 lives.
How long before he can tell us what happened?
Who knows? He was unconscious when they got to him, still is. Couple of hours, couple of days. Excuse me, Mr. Jones.
You know, Barnaby, this seems like an easy turn. But we're going pretty fast to overshoot it. What is it? What'd you find?
Looks like a piece of taillight limb.
Barnaby, if that's from Crandall's car, that would mean he got a little help from behind going over this cliff.
I'm really quite tired of answering your questions, Mr. Jones.
Well, if you don't mind my saying so, Mr. Wilde, you don't seem to be too surprised to find out that Steve Crandall's car just flipped off the road not too far from here.
Unfortunately, accidents seem to run in that family.
The facts don't point to an accident, Mr. Wilde.
I don't see what that has to do with me.
Well, I thought you may have been driving by and seen something. It might prove helpful. It happened around 1 o'clock.
No, I was here having lunch with my wife.
That's funny. I came by about that time to talk to you, but nobody answered the door, and your car was gone.
You said that was 1 o'clock? Ah, Yes, actually, we'd finished lunch earlier than that. Tracy dropped me off at the club and then took the car to be serviced.
You know, when we were driving up, we noticed that your car was still gone.
Well, actually, Tracy's still using it to keep an appointment with Derek to get her hair done. You know, if there's nothing else, I do have business to attend to.
Well, if there is, we'll get in touch with you. You can drop me off at the motel. Betty's due back from Reno about now.
Well, don't you think we better see if Tracy's alibi checks out with her husband's? You know, before they have a chance to compare notes.
Well, that's why you're going on to the beauty parlor. Ask Tracy if she'd like to come over for a drink later.
Well, thanks a lot, Speedy. Yeah.
Where you been, Betty? Gal at the airport said your plane landed an hour ago.
Oh, well, you know how airports are. I had to wait forever for a taxi. Oh, but I did find Selma Lawrence. Or at least I found out where she lives.
Did you see her or speak to her?
No, a woman beat me to it. Her next-door neighbor said that she saw Selma put some luggage into an old black limousine, and then they drove off.
An old black limousine with large white wall tires?
Yes, and California license plates. Do you know it?
Lillian Enright drives a car like that. Does one-armed bandage take all your money?
What makes you think that?
I saw that taxi that brought you here.
J.R. You weren't really baptized J.R., were you?
Yeah. My folks were frightened by a can of alphabet soup. Is this going to take long?
Not much. But really, this is a bore. I mean, if Mr. Jones wanted to see me, why couldn't he drop by the house?
Well, he did. He tried. About 1 o'clock this afternoon, but you were out. Shopping, I guess.
No, I was sailing most of the afternoon.
Well, it sure was a nice day for it. Does your husband like sailing?
Not much.
Oh, then he wasn't with you.
What Mr. Jones should have done is to call first to see if I was home. I mean, I just don't sit around the house waiting for detectives to pop out of the blue. What does he want?
Well, for one thing, to find out why you lied about knowing Jack Crandall.
I didn't want to lie. Steve made me do it.
Steve. Crandall.
Well, it really doesn't matter now. Now that Steve's dead.
Wait a minute. What do you mean Steve is dead?
Don't you know? It's been on the radio. He was killed in a car accident.
No. I haven't heard.
Poor thing. His brother now him. Derek, will you please come here and fix this?
What did you mean when you said Steve made you lie?
He didn't want Mr. Jones to find out that it was him, and not Jack, that I was... Well, I can't really say in love with. I never really was in love with Steve. He was just a lot of fun, that's all.
How does Jack fit in?
I asked him for help. I needed someone Steve would listen to. He was so insanely jealous of Godfrey, even of Jack, as it turned out.
Now, wait a minute. Are you saying that he thought that his own brother was making time with you?
Yes. But I couldn't get him to believe that there was nothing between me and Jack. He came to me the night that Jack died, full of wild threats.
Against you?
No, against Jack. He said he was going to go down to the boat and settle it. Excuse me.
Stay tuned for the news. From Washington,
Namaste, Derek. How do I look?
We'll also have a report on latest operating.
I couldn't have done better myself. How much do I owe you?
Oh, Derek, you're impossible.
Police have identified Steve Crandall of Los Angeles as the man who escaped death in a freak auto accident on North Santa Carla Road. First news of the accident came in moments ago from our mobile unit on the scene. Crandall, the police say, owes his life to some hikers who happened upon the LA man trapped in the wreckage of his car earlier this afternoon. A rescue squad arrived moments later and rushed Crandall to the hospital, where he's reported in stable condition.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
If ever I'm in need of a detective, I know who I'd call.
Yes, may I speak to Mrs. Tracy Wilde? She had an appointment with Derek. Oh, thank you. She just left with J.R.
They're probably going directly to the motel bar. When Jedediah calls, I'll be with Lillian Enright. Tell him to wait.
I'll get you back to your car as soon as we're finished.
JR, there's something I'd like to get first before I speak with Mr. Jones.
Can it wait?
Well, it's a letter that Steve wrote after Jack died, and I think it might help him understand why he killed his brother.
Where is it?
I didn't want Godfrey to find it, so I hid it. Please, I'll show you where.
Reno? No, Mr. Jones, you're wrong. I haven't been to Reno in years.
The doorman downstairs said he helped you unload some bags this morning.
Charles? He drinks a lot, you know.
His description of the lady with you matches that of Selma Lawrence.
Vodka. Charles would like you to think it's mineral water, but it's really vodka.
Miss Enright, as a rule, I don't go to the police until I'm pretty sure what's going on, but
Selma, would you come here, please? Selma, this is Barnaby Jones. He's a private detective, Miss Lawrence.
how do you do? I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I don't have to answer any questions.
Mr. Wilde has paid for your silence for a long time, hasn't he?
Mr. Wilde is paying for my retirement, if that's what you mean.
Maybe it would have been better had you answered these questions 12 years ago at the inquest. Then a young man named Jack Crandall might still be alive.
Well, I don't know anything about that.
But you do know what happened the night that David Enright was killed in that fire.
Whatever I know is between me and Godfrey Wilde and nobody else.
I understand that you were very close to Tracy after her mother died when she was 5.
Well, yes. I love that child very much.
Enough to protect her against anything?
Well, children always need protection.
Now that I've met you, I can see that you're not the type to take money to hide or for any other reason excepting to protect Tracy.
No.
And that's the reason you didn't show up at the inquest? Because you couldn't bring yourself to say that you knew that Tracy was responsible for her father's death?
Oh, Miss Lillian.
I think I'd better call Godfrey and tell him that we're coming over to talk to him.
Yeah, I remember it. I read about it in an old newspaper account. This is where you hid the letter, huh?
It's my home. I hide everything here. My thoughts, my dreams. Whenever I'm in trouble, it's the only place I know. I used to do my homework in this room. My father would be sitting in this chair. So long as I could turn around and see him, I knew nothing bad could ever happen to me.
Look, have you got the letter?
It's upstairs. Let me show you around first. This is where my father died. I was asleep when I heard him calling for help.
Asleep? But I thought the newspaper said that the fire took place a little after dark.
I came running downstairs. Smoke was coming out from under the door. Daddy! 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 Tracy, help me! Help me, Tracy! Tracy, but I couldn't. I couldn't help him. Selma stopped me. Held me back.
Selma. She was a housekeeper.
Yes. She and Godfrey were in it together. They both killed my father.
It was an accident. Tracy didn't mean to do it. She had lit some candles. The power had gone out. The curtains caught on fire. When her father tried to put them out, the burning curtains fell on him. Tracy lost her head. She ran out the door, closed it, pressed herself against it. She wouldn't even let Selma get in.
She wasn't trying to stop me from saving her father. She was just trying to close out that awful sight of burning and her father's pain.
The firemen had it out, and David's body was being removed by the time that I got there.
And that's when the lying started.
Right then and there. She was in shock. She felt that she had caused the fire, and in her panic, hadn't answered her father's cry for help. So she started blaming others. At first, it was Selma.
She even tried to poison me. Me.
So Godfrey paid off Selma, had her safely hidden away before the inquest.
So she couldn't testify against him.
Exactly. Then he packed me off to a mental clinic, tried to have me declared incompetent so that he could take over my inheritance.
At 12 years old? He would have needed a guardian in any case.
Don't you see how clever he was? He was trying to get me committed for life. That way he would control my money forever.
Less than 9 years later, you married him.
Yes. Though I didn't realize at the time what he was after until after we were married.
Her father had been my closest friend. So, of course, I wanted desperately to help Tracy.
How long has she been in therapy?
A little over 3 years. And as she grew older, I tried my own hand at trying to break down that sense of guilt.
Well, I remember Mr. Wilde calling me on the telephone and telling me how well the child was coming along.
And suddenly she wasn't a child anymore.
Yes. She'd grown into a beautiful woman. And I found I'd fallen in love with her. Excuse me. Hello?
Hello, I was given this number by the doorman at Miss Enright's building. Is a Mr. Barnaby Jones there, please?
Yes. One moment. It's for you.
Thank you. Hello?
Barnaby, I haven't heard from JR yet. Are you sure they were coming straight back here from the hairdressers?
Yeah, you try the bar?
They're not there. I just went over.
I'll get back to you, Betty. Did Tracy have anything else to do today besides go to the hairdresser?
No. Something wrong?
I had an appointment with her and JR to talk, and they seem to have gotten lost.
Godfrey, if something's frightened her...
Yes. If that's so, I think I know where she'd want to be. Come with me.
Listen, I hate to keep pushing about this, but could you please run upstairs and get the letter?
JR, I thought after telling you everything, you'd take pity on me. I don't want revenge. I thought I did. But I know now that all I want is to go away. Forget the past. Help me, please. Help me. Help me forget.
There never was a letter, was there?
No. I wanted to speak to you first. I knew Mr. Jones would never understand.
You heard on the radio that Steve wasn't killed. And you don't want to face Barnaby because you'd have to explain to him why you thought he was dead.
Oh, please, please try to understand. Please, Godfrey told me. He told me that he pushed him off the road. He must have thought he killed him.
Tracy, let's go.
No!
Tracy. Shot!
JR? JR, I'm sorry. I don't have the gun anymore.
Tracy!
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I didn't mean to hurt you.
It's all right.
JR followed me here. You said he wanted me. He tried to attack me.
Don't, Tracy.
Get an ambulance.
He was. I never told you this before, Godfrey. But I don't like this house. I haven't for a very long time.
Sure. Maybe it's time we sold it.
I think we better be going, ma'am.
Yes, Godfrey. You always know what's best for me.
I guess there are things you can't always protect someone from, no matter how much you love them.
Better have that looked after, Mr. Wilde.
Thank you for all your trouble, Mr. Jones.
Well, wouldn't be too much point in bringing her to trial, would it, Barnaby?
Not when she's already serving her sentence.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Bill Bixby, Louise Troy. Tonight's episode, To Denise with Love and Murder.
Alex, are you going out?
Well, yes, I was heading over to the club for a bit. Why? Did you have something on?
Oh, no. I just hoped we might do something together.
Oh. Well, good. Then why don't you come along with me? Maybe we can get up a foursome.
Why don't we make it a twosome?
And what do we do? Go to the park? And I'll carve our initials in a tree. Alex loves Hazel.
Oh, Alex. Am I being that tiresome?
No. You're being affectionate and possessive and obviously very proud to be seen with your husband, and I love it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I seem to be doing a lot of apologizing lately, and I don't know why.
Nor I. You don't have to apologize.
Mrs. Chandler, you wanted on the phone.
Who is it, Martha?
I don't know. They wouldn't give a name.
Oh. Well, I'll take it in the sitting room. Hello, Alex.
Hello. Well, what's this?
It's a little party, darling.
A little party is for two.
Well, I have a surprise for you.
Mm-mm.
Your wife is joining us.
The joke's in bad taste.
I may not know too much about good taste, Alex, but it's no joke.
I phoned her and I invited her.
I don't believe it. Denise, you couldn't be that stupid.
What's more, darling, she's coming.
Do you know what you've done? I mean, do you have any idea?
She had to be told, Alex, and you kept putting it off. Look, Alex, it has been 6 months. I gave up my job. I've been stuck in this apartment. Are you getting a divorce? Are we ever getting married or not?
What did you say to her?
Nothing. I simply told her that it was time we sat down and worked out a settlement for her.
A settlement? We're gonna pay her off with what?
Look, don't you pretend you haven't got plenty of money. I know where you live and you drive a Rolls Royce.
You don't know anything.
Now, I want you to call her back on the phone right now. You tell her you made a mistake. Do you understand? You tell her you got in touch with the wrong Mrs. Chandler.
Just a minute, Alex.
I'm telling you to call her right now, and I don't care what you say, but you keep her away from this place.
You don't have any money, do you? It comes from her, doesn't it?
Call her!
It all comes from her, doesn't it, Alex? The money for the gifts? My ring? Well, I bet you she's even paying for this apartment. She's rich and you're... What are you, Alex? There's a word for men who marry rich, old women. What is it?
I'm telling you to shut up.
Come on, Alex. Say it. Say it, you gigolo!
Denise, I'm sorry. Denise.
Alex.
Oh, Hazel, since you didn't want to go out, I decided to take a drive. I almost got hit by a drunken driver. It really shook me.
Why don't you stop lying, Alex? I know all about you and Denise Fraser. She asked me over to discuss a settlement. For me. Isn't that a laugh?
Hazel. She's a silly little airline stewardess I met on the plane. She thinks she's in love with me. I've had absolutely nothing to do with her. Please believe me.
If this were the first time, I might. But it's a little late for that now.
Now look, you've got this all wrong. Now give me the bag.
Let me go.
Give me the bag.
Now, you understand, I want to help because, after all, that is what I'm selling. But to tell you the truth, Mr. Turlock, I'm not quite sure in my own mind exactly what it is you want.
I'm sorry, Mr. Jones. I'm afraid I haven't expressed it very well.
Well, let's see if we can work it out. Now, you say that you're afraid that something has happened, or is happening, or is going to happen to your sister, Mrs. Hazel Turlock Chandler.
Yes, that's it exactly.
What?
Well, that's the problem, don't you see? Nobody knows. Poor Hazel hasn't been seen for 2 weeks. Alex won't let anybody in the house.
Alex, that's your brother-in-law.
He's my sister's husband.
And you telephoned, of course.
Of course. Alex always answers, always gives the same reply. My wife isn't well enough to see anybody. And that includes her own doctor. I tell you, Mr. Jones, poor Hazel is a prisoner in her own house.
You say that literally. It is her own house.
It's all hers. Everything. Man is an absolute fortune hunter. That was obvious from the start to everybody except poor Hazel. And now he's going to murder her. If he hasn't already done it.
Well, I think you ought to go to the police.
Mr. Jones, I have been to the police. They say that there's no evidence that any crime has been committed. And so they're powerless to do anything. I don't know what we pay taxes for.
All right. All right, I'll try to see what I can find out about your sister. Now, my secretary will take care of all the details.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Jones.
Yeah. Aphids.
Could you please not lay on the bell? There's a very sick woman in the house.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What do you want?
Well, I'd like to see Mrs. Alex Chandler.
Well, she cannot be disturbed right now. If there's anything I can do, I'm her husband.
Well, no, I have some papers that require Mrs. Chandler's signature.
Yes, why don't you just give them to me? I'll have her sign them, and I will mail them to you.
Well, I'm afraid that won't do because I have to witness her signature. It'll only take a moment.
Then you'll have to come back another time. She's too sick to see anyone. Doctor's orders.
Well, if she's under doctor's care, I could get her an extension. The doctor's name is...
But I don't give a damn about your extension. I haven't got time to stand here and talk to you. Good day.
Mr. Chandler, you gotta spray your roses.
Are you looking for someone?
Are you Martha?
That's half my name.
Well, I apologize for the informality, but the only information I had was Martha, this address, and you used to be Mrs. Chandler's housekeeper.
I'm still her housekeeper. Who gave you that information?
Charles Turlock. He hired me to... Well, he was worried about his sister's health, and he thought maybe you might know how she is.
You some kind of a policeman or something?
A private detective hired by Mr. Turlock.
Well, I suppose you better come in. But I'm warning you, you're not going to get anything out of me. Because what I see in that house and what I hear in that house stays in that house.
Nice sentiment, but you might be of help. No one has seen or spoken to Mrs. Chandler in the last 2 weeks.
I wouldn't know about that. I've been off for 2 weeks.
Why?
Well, they didn't need me, of course.
Let me help you with that. When was the last time you saw Mrs. Chandler?
I just told you, 2 weeks ago.
Ah, so you did, Martha. Was that when she laid you off?
I wasn't laid off. Besides, it wasn't her. Mr. Chandler called me the next morning and said he wouldn't be needing me for a few days.
Was Mrs. Chandler ailing or anything?
She was going out for tea. Now, does that sound like ailing?
Would you know with whom?
The name was Denise Fraser. And don't ask me who she is because I never heard of it before.
You mean she invited Mrs. Chandler to tea and Mrs. Chandler went with a stranger?
A stranger to me isn't necessarily a stranger to her.
Would you know where?
As a matter of fact, I do. Mrs. Chandler asked me to look it up for her in the map. It's in Glendale on Dadeland Street. But that's the last word you're going to get out of me.
I respect your discretion, Martha.
Mrs. Durant to you.
Mrs. Durant, thank you very much, and the best of luck to you.
Well, when you've been managing apartment buildings as long as I have, Mr. Jones, nothing surprises you. Especially the tricks they pull to try to duck out on the rent.
I'll bet you're not often fooled, Mr. Woodford.
No. Oh, right here. Right here is where I found the box with the things. Now, you take Miss Denise Fraser. Good-looking girl. Really built. Lives alone. And as far as anyone knows, no job. Okay, enough said.
I am reading your mind.
No, right away, I said, I got her pegged. She'll take off secretly, dead of night. 2 weeks ago, she did.
Denise Fraser. Take 3 times a day. This all she left?
Yep. Found her over there by the elevator where I showed you. Like she laid it down, then forgot it.
Maybe she didn't have room for the stuff in her car.
Oh, I doubt that, Mr. Jones. She drove away in a Rolls Royce.
Did she now? Secretly, in the dead of the night. How do you know this, Mr. Wolford?
I used to pass her in the hall, right up and down the elevator with her. She wasn't a very friendly type. As a matter of fact, she turned out to be downright unfriendly. She flattened me with the heel of her shoe.
Why would she do that?
I was looking at her car. Well, I don't think it was hers. There'd never been a car in that parking space until that night. I came upon her when she was skipping out. I guess she thought I was going to blow the whistle on her. If I'd have known, I'd have helped her move.
Did you happen to get the license number?
Mr. Jones, I got hit in the head with a shoe. They don't have license numbers.
All right, mister, hold it right there. I have a gun on you. And if you don't believe it, make a quick move. What are you doing here?
Well, I haven't got these papers signed by your wife yet. You told me to come back later.
She's asleep, and not in the garage.
Well, I could see that. What kind of car does your wife drive? A Rolls, isn't it?
That's right, but I don't think that's any of your business.
There's no car of any kind in there now. Did she go away somewhere, Mr. Chandler?
I told you. Let me see that. This has nothing to do with my wife. What do you want here? Maybe we should let the police take care of this. Never mind, just get out of here. And don't try it again. Next time I'll shoot first.
Your sister was last seen 2 weeks ago when she left her house to visit a Denise Fraser.
Who is she?
I was counting a lot on your telling me who she is.
She's no one I ever heard of.
All we know about her is that she is a good-looking young lady who lived alone in an apartment in Glendale, minus job or car.
Well, why would Hazel go to see her?
I don't know, but I know that she went. A car just like hers was seen in the garage of the apartment house. Now it's missing.
Do you think it's enough to force the police to take action?
Yeah, I think so, along with the fact that Lieutenant Taylor's an old friend of mine.
If Mrs. Chandler has been missing for 2 weeks under somewhat mysterious circumstances, why wait until now to report it?
Well, in the beginning, the circumstances were not that mysterious. Quite the contrary. You see, Lieutenant, my wife has been going through a stage of slight emotional problems, and when she got upset, it was not uncommon for her to just jump in the car and drive off.
Where?
La Jolla, Santa Barbara, usually to visit friends. And, well, to save her embarrassment, I would cover for her by saying she was upstairs with a headache. And in a few days, she'd come back, and no one ever knew she was gone.
And this time?
I called La Jolla, Santa Barbara, Palm Springs, and none of her friends have even heard from her.
And that's when you decided to turn in a missing persons report.
Well, first, I called my lawyer for advice.
Well, I told Mr. Chandler to hold off a while longer until I made some inquiries.
And I'm sure you wouldn't be here, sir, if you'd found out anything.
Well, I found out that Mrs. Chandler's family and friends in the city no longer believed she was at home sick. And it was becoming an increasing source of embarrassment to Mr. Chandler.
Well, now, of course, the most important thing is, I'm worried sick. Well, good morning, Charles. I was going to ask what you were doing here, but now that I see your friend, I think I can guess.
Where's my sister? And don't tell me she's homesick. I know she's not there at all.
I'm afraid that Hazel has disappeared, Charles.
What have you done to her? She's dead, isn't she? You killed her and hid her body. You murderer.
Oh, murderer! Well, I hated to do that, Charles. But I had no choice.
Let's go, Alex.
Take him to the washroom and put some cold water on his nose.
Were you waiting to see me, Barnaby?
Well, I was, but I got a feeling that it's going to be a waste of time now. The housekeeper said Mrs. Chandler left at 3 p.m. to visit a woman she didn't know. Several hours later, her car was still in that apartment house garage.
A witness saw Rolls that may have been Mrs. Chandler's car, Barnaby.
The tenant said he saw Denise Fraser check out of her apartment in a tearing hurry and drive away in a Rolls Royce. Mrs. Chandler hasn't been seen since, and neither has her car.
Anything else, Barnaby?
Yes. Her brother thinks she's been murdered. What's Chandler's story?
He says his wife took off in a snit, leaving this note behind.
But did Mrs. Chandler write the note?
Turlock admits that it's her handwriting. Of course, it's undated.
Well, then.
Well, you gotta hand it to Chandler, Betty. He saw things coming to a head, so he moved first.
Well, if he's so clever, why did he lie about her being in the house?
Well, if she's dead, he's bought himself 2 weeks to cover up his tracks.
And Denise Frazier?
Now, there is a young lady that could throw a lot of light on this case.
If you could find her.
I was going to say that. You know that box of junk she left in her garage? Well, there was a half bottle of pills in there. She's on some kind of medication. Now, if she has that prescription refilled...
Did you get the name of the pharmacy?
No, I didn't.
Barnaby!
I was going to say that I slipped the bottle into my pocket, absent-mindedly.
I wonder if I might be able to get a prescription refilled. Yes, Denise Frazier, 175062. Yes, that's Dr. Belfield. You do deliver, don't you? Oh, good. I just want to make sure that you don't send it to my old address. Right. Thank you very much. Try the Beckwith in Westchester. It's one of those swinging single apartments. Try it. You might like it.
I just might.
Welcome aboard. I'm Sherry.
Barnaby Jones. Is Denise a stewardess, too?
Oh, that's all we have here, Mr. Jones. 4 of us share this place. Even though it doesn't look like it, we're hardly ever all here at once.
Why did Denise move out?
Well, all I can tell you is Denise met a man. She just quit her job and took off. She might have married him for all I know.
I don't think so.
Oh, he already was. Well, that's standard. Poor Denise.
Where might she go if she broke up with him?
Back to work, I guess. She's still a stewardess, Mr. Jones. She could deadhead on any flight anywhere in the country.
Or out of the country?
Sure.
Do you happen to have a picture of her?
I bet you've seen a picture of her plenty of times and never knew it. There she is.
Oh, so that's Denise. Very pretty girl. Do you mind if I keep this?
Oh, sure. Tear out the page.
Thank you very much. You know, Denise was taking some sort of a medication for something. Do you know what it was for?
Uh-huh. Air sickness.
Barnaby, maybe you have nothing better to do than stand around drinking milk in the middle of the day, but I'm a working stiff.
Maybe I can lighten your load, little Joe.
Mrs. Chandler?
Yeah. You turn anything?
We only got it this morning. Don't tell me you found it.
Nope. Looking for Denise Frazier. She was a stewardess until she quit her job when she met a man.
Alex Chandler?
Why not?
Where's the stewardess?
I figure she caught a plane out of town, and I also figure she may have driven that Rolls Royce out here. I talked to the parking lot people. People do that, you know. They leave their cars out here for days, sometimes a week. But longer than that, it gets a little noticeable, especially if it's a luxury job like this.
Yep.
Keys are on the visor.
Of course, you checked it out already.
Even looked in the trunk.
funny.
No, Joe, it's not funny. See the dark area on the rug?
Blood?
Blood. I understand Lieutenant Taylor is here.
Isn't he always? We seem to be spending all of our time together. I wish I could feel that all this was helping Hazel. Mr. Jones.
Hello, Barnaby. Were you looking for me?
Yep. Well, perhaps you gentlemen would like to use this room to talk.
Well? The stain we found in the car trunk was blood. Type AB. Chandler's type O. We also found hair, woman's hair, skin scrapings, cloth fibers. Barnaby, I think he killed his wife and hid the body.
Are you ready to make an arrest?
Without the body, the evidence is circumstantial.
Sorry, Lieutenant. Can we see you upstairs for a minute?
Right. I'll hang around for a while, Barnaby.
What is it?
I don't know.
Mr. Jones, I know you think I killed my wife, but you couldn't be more wrong. Now, she's alive somewhere, I know that.
Why would you stay away so long?
Maybe she doesn't realize she's missing.
Front page story.
Then she must be someplace where she can't see a newspaper.
No radio, no TV? Where could such a place be?
I don't know where and I don't know why, but I do know she'll turn up somewhere, alive and well.
These your boots, Mr. Chandler?
Well, I think it's safe to assume that all of the men's apparel in this house is mine. Why?
Well, one of our technical men says there's a stain. Says it could be blood. Now, Mr. Chandler, until we can check this out, I don't think you ought to leave town or anything.
Yes.
Mr. Chandler.
You followed me?
I'm afraid I did. When I saw your face when Taylor showed you those shoes, I thought you might make a break for it.
No. You couldn't be more wrong. After you left, I got a lead on Hazel. I think I know where she is.
I wouldn't question that for a minute.
She's alive. If you just give me 6 hours, I'll produce her. I give you my word.
That's out of my hands, Chandler. The police are on their way here now. All I'm supposed to do is delay you.
Where's Jones? I've got to see him.
Mr. Turlock, just a second. I'll see if he's busy. Mr. Turlock?
He's out. He's been released.
Chandler? How do you know?
It was on the news. I heard it on the car radio.
Betty, get me Lieutenant Taylor.
Right.
They arrest him one day and release him the next for murder? How can that be?
Well, that's what we're going to find out.
But he murdered my sister, and now he's out walking the streets. What kind of a police department do we have?
Mr. Turlock, just settle down.
Barnaby, Lieutenant Taylor on line 2.
Joe?
Yeah, Barnaby. Yeah, your information is correct. His lawyer got him written out in his custody. 5 days. We've either got to charge him or kick him loose.
Well, the blood on Chandler's shoes matched that in the trunk of the car, didn't it? Well, that's your connection.
Yeah, but the DA wants to see a body, and we can't find it. What attempt to flee the country? He had a ticket to New Mexico.
New Mexico?
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Betty, give me the business office of the phone company, talk to my friend there, ask him if they have any record of any phone calls between Albuquerque and the Chandler house recently.
Mr. Jones, what's this all about?
Denise Fraser is in New Mexico. I'll bet you that Chandler was on his way there to pick her up and then on to Canada or Brazil or someplace out of the country. That's the only way it makes sense.
They're checking the billings now. Yes. 2 recent calls to Albuquerque. Charged to that number? 1 call there, 1 collect call from Albuquerque. And the name of the party, I'm sorry, in Albuquerque? Logan's Trading Post? Outside of Albuquerque. Thank you.
Yeah, this feller called me long distance from Los Angeles. He wanted to know if anybody was staying up to the old Double Circle Ranch. Well, shucks, mister, I said. We ain't had a delivery up there in 5, maybe 6 years. Place is all boarded up, tumbled down. Ain't nothing up there no more. So he said, well, now, if you ain't been up there, how do you know that somebody ain't staying up there? I guess he had you there. I reckon you're right. So I said to this fella in Los Angeles, I said, the next time the boy has a run up that way, I'll tell him to stop by and have a look around. I bet you'd never guess what he saw. A woman. Yeah, a woman. Good afternoon, miss. Denise Fraser?
No.
Is she around?
No.
You mean she's gone?
No, there never was anyone here by that name.
There never was? I could have sworn that... You mean I made this trip from Los Angeles for nothing? The name doesn't mean anything to you? Well, thank you very much. Miss Chandler!
Yes?
Miss Chandler! Don't you know what's happened? Everybody thinks you're dead and buried.
Really? How did I die?
You were murdered. By your husband.
You seem to know a great deal about my affairs, Mr. Jones.
I know you left your house to call on Denise Fraser. After that, nothing.
Do you know who she is?
I suspect she's your husband's girlfriend.
She wasn't home. At least she didn't answer my ring. I don't know why. So I decided to go away somewhere, think things out. Then Alex came home with the car. We had an argument. I left. I had to find a place Alex couldn't think of. I remembered the ranch.
You bought an airplane ticket under a different name?
Yes, my first husband's name. And I came here. And I've been here ever since. Did Alex kill Denise Fraser?
There were bloodstains in the trunk of your car and other evidence. There must have been a body there.
I suppose she was very young and beautiful.
Oh, yes. I never saw her, but I have her picture.
Please. She is lovely. They look so nice in those uniforms. That's how he met her. Alex is a pilot.
He was.
What is it, Mr. Jones?
I was just thinking, if I wanted to get rid of something like a body, and I could fly an airplane, I'd just fly it about 100 miles out into the Pacific and forget about it.
Horrible.
If the police had that airplane, there's always a certain amount of evidence. They could tie it up with the trunk of your car and Alex's shoes. Mr. Chandler own his own plane?
No.
No, that would make it too easy.
Hello. Hello. Hazel? Hazel, where are you?
Alex, I just saw a newspaper for the first time in 3 weeks. What's this nonsense that I'm missing?
Oh, well, it's just a mistake. Where are you? New Mexico, yes, I thought so, yes. Well, now, darling, look, why don't you just get right back here, home, where we can straighten everything out?
Don't worry about it, Alex. I'll just call the Los Angeles police and tell them.
No. No, darling, I think we really should talk it over first. There's been much too much notoriety about this, and I... Look, why don't we meet someplace?
No, I can't, Alex. I sprained my ankle walking along the canyon.
Oh, well, darling, no, you shouldn't have done a thing like that. I mean, you might have fallen all the way to the bottom. You could have had a serious injury. You're all alone. Nobody knows you're there. Well, you might not have been discovered for weeks. No. I'll tell you, you just stay there, and I'll be right down to get you. No, I won't hear of it. I want you to stay there. You get some sleep. I'm flying down immediately. And I'll be there by the crack of dawn. Yes. Oh, and darling, I do love you very much.
Good evening, Mr. Chandler.
Following me again?
Afraid so, but it's been very profitable. You're a pilot.
What about it?
Well, you must see that answers a big question, where you hid the body. Out to sea, and nobody will ever find it.
Mr. Jones, I'm going to tell you this one more time. I did not murder my wife. She is not dead, and by tomorrow I'll be able to prove that.
Well, I'm not talking about your wife. I know she's alive. You murdered Denise Fraser.
Jones, I've taken just about all I'm going to out of you.
You know, there's bound to be traces of blood and skin and clothes in there, just the same as in the car trunk. And blood is very hard to wash out completely, Mr. Chandler. I might say almost impossible. If this is a plane you used to dispose of Denise...
It isn't.
If it isn't, I've blown the whole case against you. But it is the one, isn't it, Mr. Chandler? I guess that's as good an answer as anything.
Get in the plane.
For a ride out to sea?
No, this time I'm taking another direction. Over mountainous terrain, but they won't be able to find you. Get in.
You don't think I'm fool enough to confront a murderer at night in a dark hangar alone, do you?
Cops.
Yep.
Well, it looks like they didn't make it.
I called them.
You're lying. Get in the plane.
You see?
All right, freeze, Chandler. Slide it over.
Come on, Mr. Chandler, we'll take you home now.
Over here, Mr. Jones. They were just covered with aphids. But I think they're all right now.
Are you all right?
No, not yet. But I'm getting there. Well, it is so nice to see you again, Mr. Jones. I thought we might have lunch in the garden.
Yes, it's too nice a day to stay inside.
Well, come along then.
Mr. Jones.
Hello, Mr. Sherlock. And the top of the morning to you, Mrs. Durant.
Lunch is served.
Well, can't win them all.
Shall we?